Hey folks, this is Vincent Vinny Jr. with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and we have another unboxing video for you. I don't think he knows what's in it, but I think you have a good guess. So let's just go ahead and get this going. This is a huge box. Alright. Plenty of peanuts. Alright, what's this? A Victory class Star Destroyer. This is for Star Wars Armada, by the way. There's that. Let's go ahead and move the box over. What's this? This is the Gladiator class Star Destroyer. These are all of the Wave 1 ships for Star Wars Armada. And I don't know if you guys can actually see this. So let's just put that back here. What's this? The dice pack. Not really a ship, but having the extra dice is kind of nice. This is the Rebel Fighter Squadron pack. And what is this? The Imperial Fighter Squadron pack.
Peanuts. It's unbelievable.
Holy cow. I think this is the one that you've wanted to play. The Assault Frigate Mark II expansion pack.
You have this one.
Okay. Nebulon-B frigate expansion pack. And the Corellian corvette expansion. I think that's all of them.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any more in there. Let's go ahead and move these off to the side there.
There are so many packing things. It's unbelievable.
It's pretty crazy. I'm gonna put those scissors.
There's like
this was totally not planned, by the way, so I have no itinerary or anything like that. I'm just winging it.
It's the entire half.
Yeah, I know. Well, we have a box for the garbage now, I guess, but whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go ahead and get a nice camera shot, I guess, of all this stuff. I don't think this is a nice shot, but okay, whatever. Can you guys actually see that? It looks like it. Okay. So I guess we'll start with one of them. These are a pain to open, so I may have to do this off camera.
I just need scissors.
Yeah, well I have the scissors, but you still have to dig in there with the scissors and hope that you're not cutting pieces in the process. Alright, so in the interest of time, I've gone ahead and just opened up all of them. It took me about 10 minutes to get everything all picked apart here. So, what ship do you want to start with first, just to quickly look at?
I guess this.
The Assault Frigate Mark II? Okay. So, yeah, here is the model itself. Let's see if I can focus in on this. There we go. Hopefully you guys can see this. I know the lighting isn't all that great, but there's that. And the cards that come with it. If you want to look at that, just be careful. So it comes with some command dials here. Looks like a medium-sized base.
At least it's plastic. Pretty sturdy.
Well, still, yeah, compared to an X-Wing from, or a TIE Fighter from the X-Wing Miniatures game. Alright, so here are the cards, and again, I guess we'll focus in on this. My plan is to cover each ship in detail in future videos, but I guess we can quickly look at these. Assault Frigate Mark IIA. It looks like it has 2 anti-fighter ones here. 3 command, 2 squadron, 4 engineering. It's got a lot of red dice here. That's pretty cool. So this guy's going to be like a powerhouse for the Rebel fleet. Should be able to sort of, make up for the fact that the Star Destroyers are pretty overpowered. Assault Frigate Mark IIB has less anti-fighter there. Looks like the same amount of dice. I don't know. The Mark A seems to have a little bit more. Okay. And some of these upgrade cards here. And apparently people are honking their horns out there. Garm, Bell, Iblis. We've got Adar, Talon. We've got a Weapons Liaison, Veteran Captain, Gunnery Team. Some of these cards look familiar. Sensor team, we've got electronic countermeasures, advanced projectors, point defense reroute. While attacking a squadron at close range, you may reroll your critical icons. That's pretty cool. Okay. H9 turbo lasers, XX9 turbo lasers. It's critical. The first 2 damage cards dealt to the defender by this attack are dealt face up. Okay. Enhanced armament, Paragon. This must be a title, yeah. While attacking a ship you have already attacked this round, add 1 black die to your attack pool. Gallant Haven. Before a friendly squadron at distance 1 suffers damage from an attack, reduce the total damage by 1. Okay. Pretty cool upgrade cards here. And let's go ahead and check out another ship real quick. What else we got? Now I'll put this here. Are you going to look at these?
Yeah.
Okay, the Victory class Star Destroyer, we already know the Victory from the core game. This is already included. I'm trying to keep these separate. What are you doing? Oh, you want those? Okay. Okay, so yeah, the Victory class Star Destroyer there. Yeah, nothing new if you've played the core game already. And I guess you can check out the cards that come with it.
This is very powerful.
I think so. Victory 1 and Victory 2. Okay, so it doesn't look like there's anything new in terms of, you know, these ship cards go. It's the same card as in the core game. So we're not going to see any new ship cards here, but maybe there might be Director Izard. I could have sworn some of these cards were available in the core game. Let's see if we can refocus. Wow, the production value on this video was just terrible, I gotta say. Again, this is one wasn't planned though. Intel officer, defense liaison, veteran captain, gunnery team, flight controllers, expanded hangar bay, assault concussion missiles, ion cannon batteries, overload pulse, XX9 turbo lasers, corruptor, and warlord. While attacking, you may change 1 die face with a what is that? Looks like a recycle icon. It's been a while since I've played. It might be a focus or whatever that is. To a face with a hit icon. Okay. So it looks like the majority of this expansion, a lot of these can already be found in the core set. But, you know, having a second Star Destroyer on the battlefield has its advantages, obviously. Especially with the amount of power that thing yields. Let's go ahead and check out this thing. This is the Gladiator class Star Destroyer. Smaller than the regular Star Destroyer, or the Victory class. As you can see, there's a comparison there. Not too much smaller, but significantly smaller. And let's go ahead and focus in on this a little bit better so you can see that close up. There we go. Again, I apologize for the lighting and just the overall production values. I didn't really plan to do this today. All right, and the noise outside. Whoever is blasting Master P from their car. Do people even listen to Master P anymore? I don't know. I don't listen to that stuff. Symphony all the way. Give me some Bach or Beethoven or piano, guys. That works too. All right. Okay, so let's take a look at these here. Move these chairs out of the way so I can actually get in here. Alright, so again, focusing on this a bit. Alright, so the Gladiator 1 and the Gladiator 2. So the Gladiator 1, just in looking at this, has 1 anti-fighter defense. The 2 has 2, so that's good there. As far as attack dice go, holy cow, a lot of black dice on this particular card. On the Gladiator 1. On the Gladiator 2, also has a bunch of black dice. It looks like the 2 has a few more red dice, but I don't see any blue die anywhere on these different arcs. Shields seem to favor the front, and it can move up to speed 3, and it can tick 3 times there. Oh, pretty cool. Command 223, 223, same thing there. It's got an evade. Okay. Alright, pretty cool. Alright, Admiral Screed. Here's a few of the upgrade cards. Nothing fancy. There's Admiral Screed. Once per activation, when a friendly ship is attacking, it may spend 1 die to change a die to a face with a critical icon. Admiral Fleet squadrons that you activate can move even if they are engaged. When an engaged squadron moves in this way, treat it as having a printed speed of 2. Okay. Weapons liaison, sensor team, nav team, engine techs, expanded launchers, advanced concussion missiles, demolisher. During your activation, you can perform 1 of your attacks after you execute a maneuver, which is different than, normal. Normally you attack first, then you move. So that's pretty interesting. Insidious, the black dice in your battery armament can be used at medium range. Okay, well that offsets that problem. This effect applies only while attacking the rear hull zone of a ship. So you have to be behind the enemy in order to use this. That would explain why the cost is only 3. Alright, pretty cool. Okay, so what else can we look at here? We've got the Nebulon-B frigate, which I'm going to assume is going to have the same stuff as the ship in the core does. But just in case, and you guys want to see it, it looks a little different, but I could be my memory playing tricks on me. It's possible. So here's the model. Okay, and then as far as the cards go, let's take a look at that. Nebulon-B Escort Frigate and the Nebulon-B Support Refit. Again, I think those are the 2 cards that are featured in the core set, so I'm not going to show you those. It's nothing new. As far as the upgrade cards, we've got the, again, focus, Intel Officer, Defense Liaison, Engine Techs, Engineering Team, Turbo Lasers, Yovaris. I think that's different, the title there. Each squadron you activate can attack twice if it does not move. Salvation. While attacking a ship from your front hull zone, your crit icons count as 2 damage instead of 1. Alright, so definitely adds a little bit more firepower to this Nebulon-B frigate there. Alright, so let's go ahead and put that guy back. Alright, the Corellian corvette.
Then we just have fighters.
Yeah. There's the cards in there. Alright, so here's the model. Again, very similar to the corvette found in the core game. Okay. And let's go ahead and look at these cards real quick. I see Mon Mothma in here. Corvette A. Okay, so a lot of these cards seem to be repeats again. I think it's possible. I wonder if only the... Well, there's leading shots. I don't remember that one. That could be new. Leading shots. While attacking, you may spend 1 blue die to reroll any number of dice in your attack pool. Jaina's Light. You can ignore the effects of overlapping obstacles. Your attacks cannot be obstructed. Okay, that might be new too. Ramus Antilles, Mon Mothma. Tantive 4. Before you gain a command token, 1 friendly ship at distance 1 to 5 may gain that token instead. Okay, pretty cool. Alright, so, where else are we at here? Fighters. So much crap going on. Alright, so as far as the fighters go, this is going to be kind of hard to see, I think, because these things tend to be small. And I didn't even set them on their stands yet, but here's a TIE bomber. Yeah, again, these are pretty small. Let's go ahead and take a look at the cards instead, just so we can see what ships are in this. Okay. Alright, so we've got we've got a TIE Fighter Squadron. We've got Mauler Mythal, which I think is in the core game, isn't it? Or is that Howlrunner was in the... Okay, so this is a new one. After you move, each squadron engaged with you suffers 1 damage. TIE Advanced Squadron. Okay, so maybe what I showed you earlier was either that might have been a TIE Advanced. It's possible. Darth Vader TIE Advanced Squadron. While attacking, each of your crit icon adds 1 damage to the damage total. Normally, the crits don't matter when it comes to fighters, but it's pretty interesting. TIE Interceptor Squadron. Counter 2. After a squadron performs a non-counter attack against you, you may attack that squadron with an anti-squadron armament of 2 blue dice, even if you are destroyed. Soontir Fel is in the TIE Interceptor Squadron. A special ability. After a squadron you are engaged with performs a non-counter attack, it suffers 1 damage if it did not attack you. TIE Bomber Squadron. So while attacking a ship, each of your crit icons adds 1 damage to the damage total, and you can resolve a critical effect. It's also heavy. You do not prevent engaged squadrons from attacking ships or moving. Okay. And Major Rhymer, your favorite from X-Wing, is in here. Special ability. Friendly squadrons at distance 1 can attack enemy ships at close to medium range using all of their dice and their battery armament. So, very similar to the special ability from X-Wing. Because Major Rhymer had the ability to increase the range of torpedoes and that by like 1 or 2 or something. I can't remember.
Or missiles.
Missiles, yeah. Alright, so that's that.
I think it said any secondary weapons.
And again, these models are a little too small. Well, yeah, they're pretty small, so I'm going to show you the cards, I think, for the Rebel fighters. Alright. And what's going to stink is assembling these fighter squadrons, because that took me forever. Alright. X-Wing Squadron, we know that already from the core set. Wedge Antilles is in here. While attacking an activated squadron, you may add 2 blue dice to your attack pool. Wow. Y-Wing Squadron, it's a bomber and it's heavy. Dutch Vander is in this Y-Wing. You like Dutch Vander, don't you? What does he do? He lets
he gives it
a reroll. Huh?
He gives it another target lock.
Target lock in X-Wing.
That's Horn Psalm that gives it an extra dice.
Oh, lets you reroll an extra secondary dice or something. It's been a while since we've... Okay. Well, Dutch Vander in this game, when a squadron you attack suffers at least 1 damage, you may toggle its activation slider to the activated side. If it was already activated, it suffers 1 additional damage instead. Wow, locks them down. A-Wing Squadron has counter of 2. Tycho Kelchu, you are not prevented from moving or attacking ships while you are engaged. So you can basically do whatever the heck he wants to.
I'm supposed to do Arno Carver.
A B-Wing Squadron, it's a bomber. And then K.N. Farlander is in that as a special B-Wing here. When attacking a ship, if the defending hull zone has no shields, you may reroll any number of dice in your attack pool. Pretty cool. And we're back to the X-Wing Squadron. And then, finally, I guess I can show you the dice.
I suppose it says it's a bomber.
Oh, it's really nothing all that glamorous. There's the dice. Yeah, the expansion comes with 3 black dice, 3 blue dice, and 3 red dice. Okay, so I believe that is everything, now that there's a mess all over the table. A, it's going to take me some time to put all of this stuff together. And B, I may cover each ship individually in the future. I don't know how long it's going to take to do that. I don't know when I'll get to it. I've got a lot of things going on right now. So be on the lookout for more Armada videos. Again, I'll try and cover each ship individually and go over what cards encompass each expansion. Vinny and I will try and play more games as we can. Again, these Armada games take anywhere from 1 to 2 hours. And the recording process does slow that up on top of that. And, during a school week, sometimes 2 hours just isn't doable. So bear with us. We'll try to release content as often as we can. In the meantime, if you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, that way you can keep up to date with any new content I happen to publish. And of course, you can check out my official website, www.dadsgamingaddiction.com. This is Vince. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.